Marco Colbert, Speedo Cover Finish Network. All right, guys, it is the day all of you have been waiting for. We have my 8th Gen SI, almost all stock car. It's got a couple goodies in it. It is tuned. It's got a Skunk 2 intake, PLM race header, all the basic, Honda goodies. As you guys know, all of these cars sunburn, so we did a partial teardown. We took the car apart. We got the bumpers off the car. We got the hood off the car. We left the fenders and took taillights out, headlights out. We did a little bit of teardown. We did not remove 100% of the trim. I'm not going for a show quality job here, guys. Plus, on top of that, the car's going to be kept indoors, in storage, so not too worried about, weathering or anything like that. So we got the hood, bumper, and we got a Honda factory performance body kit. This is what you could actually buy straight from the dealership if you had an extra $3,000 in your pocket in 2007. So we got that, the front, rear, side skirts, got the wing, and we got the car. So nice little teardown. Nothing too crazy. For our raw plastic parts, I've been doing this for about a year now. I actually grabbed the SS2790G and I reduce it like I would a sealer, and I spray it over really heavy, like 320 to 400 grit scratches. Really get a good grit on that plastic. Been doing plastics like that for a year now. Haven't had any issues. No chipping or anything like that. It's worked out pretty good, and it's also a little bit cheaper. We are spraying with my brand today. We got the Mark 1 Eco. If you guys want one, shoot me an email when you're 100% ready to order and have the funds. Let's put some primer in the gun. Let's get it started. All right, so as you guys can see, all the parts came out pretty decent. All the paint came out pretty good on those. However, now we're moving over to the body. As you guys can see, lots of burn through spots, lots of prep scratches. Looks really ugly, right? So what we're gonna do is we got the 1K sealer. We got a little bit of slow reducer. We're gonna throw into the cup just a splash of slow reducer with that primer. We're going to dust our primer sealer over those really problematic areas, the burn through spots, the halo spots, the spots where we burn through the factory paint. And we're gonna apply it a little bit wetter in the smooth areas. This is going to provide a superior bonding layer from the old paint to the new paint. This is very crucial on these rougher cars that you're trying to paint, to kind of smooth out that layer in between the old paint and the new paint. This primer sealer, as you guys can see, will do just that. Look at this beautiful foundation we just laid for our new paint to go over top of and bind to. Amazing product, and this will help you get a professional quality spray job right at home in your own garage. Now, I've had some commentary on this paint. I've had some people reach out to me out of frustration saying, hey, Marco, I can't get this paint to lay out the way I want it to. Either if I put it on too dry, I get a bunch of orange peel. If I put it on too wet, I get runs. My best suggestion to you guys is this. Set up a test panel, learn the paint. Double coat it, triple coat it, see how quickly it sags, see how quickly it runs. I'm going to tell you guys from this, as you guys can see from the video of me applying this paint, I'm smacking this paint on pretty wet and it's not running. This is a very user-friendly paint that is designed for the DIY enthusiast just like me and just like you guys watching to get a good result. As you guys can see, this fender's got about 30 to 40 fisheyes in it all over the panel, right? So what we did is, once again, we let it dry. We smacked on a double, I would even say almost a triple coat of paint on this fender after getting these fisheyes. And this single stage that Speedocoat sells just buried all those imperfections. As you guys can see, we're putting it on, putting the paint on, and then we're going to keep putting the paint on top of it until those fisheyes are buried and gone. See, still putting paint on it, still putting more paint on it in certain areas, really just coating the heck out of it. And this paint does not run. So I would say this, guys, if you guys are having problems with getting this paint to apply and look wet and perfect, put the paint on wetter. It will not fail you. It's not going to sag and run as long as you guys don't be a dummy. Don't put it on like super, super wet. And as you guys can see, filled in all those imperfections and looks like a mirror. This paint is amazing. It is, like, once again, guys, it's user-friendly paint. It's designed for you guys. Man, what a job. This was a fun one. To be able to take I believe this is a 12, 13-year-old sports car, paint it for $150 minus, we had, obviously there's body filler expense, probably 25 bucks worth of primer sealer, blah, 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 the little tape, whatever. But for most of you guys that do this as a hobby, you guys already have all that stuff. Be able to paint a car for $150 and have it look this good off the gun, no wet sanding, polishing, no ceramic coat, no nothing. It's just unbelievable. This single stage lays out so good. I mean, if you lay the paint out just perfect, it already will look wet sanded and polished. I tell a lot of guys that use this Speedocoat paint, our products are made so that off the gun you have an amazing shine. A lot of our products hold all of their gloss even after curing. This is an extremely user-friendly paint. As you guys saw with the video with the other side, with the driver's side fender, we had probably 30 fisheyes in that whole fender. We let it tack up, let it cure up really, really good. We went ahead, put another nice sobbing wet coat over it, and it filled in everything. Just about, there was a couple of dust nibs and stuff like that. Guys, these paints are designed for you guys, okay? They are designed for the user, called user-friendly paints, okay? There's directions right on the can. We applied this paint right in my garage without a paint booth. As you guys know, I've been spraying without a paint booth for years, and these are the results we got. Nothing close. I know Brian from Paint Society did a SI, similar situation, had the typical sunburn. This is not that quality job. We're not working out of a $3 million body shop. We didn't remove all the trim. There's a lot of things we didn't remove. But we were going for a quick, 3 to 4 day in and out job, and this is what we got. The HFP body kit mounted up reasonably well. This, I just want to clarify, this is not a OEM body kit from Honda. This is a aftermarket HFP style body kit, but we got this thing surprisingly to mount up really, really good. I mean, these gaps are, look at those gaps, guys. Look at those gaps. On the side skirts, nice and tight to the body. I am just blown away by how well this thing came out. Still got a couple things to wrap up. I only had one major imperfection in the paint. We got a little bit of a sag right here that'll wet sand out. We got to get these little, corner things in. And I definitely do want to ceramic coat it. That way it's protected. It is single stage. You guys can ceramic coat single stage to help with the oxidation and UV and stuff like that. But other than that, guys, this car is ready to rip. Probably only gonna drive it one day a week because of how nice it came out. But man, what a car. Just look at this thing. It's, oh my gosh. Everything we used on this car start to finish was Speedocoat products. The sandpaper, the primer, the body filler, the paint, everything, start to finish. They even have their own PPS cups now. If you guys are looking for the best, most affordable auto body products in the world, head on over to www.speedocoat.com. They have everything you need to get your projects done, start to finish. That is going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Like, subscribe, new videos every